Hey everybody, Rivers here, and today I'm doing a video, probably going to be a longer video. It's a response video to RedMageGM, and he had a challenge of throw down your dice. So it's the throw down your dice challenge from RedMageGM. I will leave his link in the description. I'll link you to his video or his channel. And today we're going to talk about dice, and I'm going to show off a little bit of my collection. Not all of it, because I have so many dice that I really can't do that and keep it in a reasonable time frame. I'm going to try and make it as short as possible while showing off as many dice as possible. So if you're ready for that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, stand by. Okay, first up I'm going to show you a big die. It's I think it's 40 millimeter, 45 millimeter. Well, that's a chunk of a dice I picked up on vacation. And then another one, it's I think a 35 millimeter. It's from Easy Roller Dice Company, and they sent this to me. And Easy Roller Dice Company, I have an affiliate link. But if you go on there and it's your first time ordering, you can get 20% off. It's Rivers 20, all one word, Rivers 20, and you can get 20% off your first order. So keep that in mind. And like I said, I have plenty of dice, and this is from Easy Roller Dice Company. It's a bag. I want to say it's a pound or a half-pound bag of dice. So just showing that to you, and I'll set that down. And I have more dice to show you. I have dice from a friend of mine that are light up dice, and I'll try and get them to light up here. They don't all want to light up, but they do light up when you roll them. So that's a neat set of dice I got. I really enjoy those. Those are nice. And of course I have some metal dice that my wife got me from Easy Roller Dice Company. And these are those. And they are metallic, trust me. And I have a case from Easy Roller Dice Company for them. And put them down there. And of course I also have a bunch of these mystery dice bags from GameMasters Guild, and I have plenty of those, but I want to show you some other dice. I'll show you some more Easy Roller Dice Company dice. This one I got from my sons for Christmas, I think last year. This is a stone die, and it's kind of hefty. It is stone, so I'm afraid to put it in a bag with other dice, especially metal dice or whatever. But it is kind of chunky. It's kind of heavy, but I do like it. But like I said, I'm afraid to use it too much. So, but they did get me some other dice. They got me the Easy Roller half-pound of assorted metal dice, which I showed off in another video. So I have those. And of course I have the mystery dice with the bag and the coin. I'll show you that. Here's the Pack Magic D&D. And I'll show you these dice. And those came in that bag. And I want to show you some other dice that I really like. Hold on a second here. Okay, the set of dice I want to show you next are Oak Fist dice. And these are from my home gaming group, and we get these made every year since 2016. And there it is there, 2016. And we are doing the color code for electrical. And there's the 17. And then the yellow is a 18. 19. 20. 21. 22 with the purple. 23 with the black. 24 with the brown. 25, oh, maybe that was supposed to be gray. And this is the black. And the 26 is white. But we also made a special die because it's 250 years of the United States. So we got the red, white, and blue oak fist die. So I have sent those out to people on the internet from YouTube, and I give them away at conventions. Those are limited runs. We generally make about 200 for the year, and for the 2026 red, white, and blue, we only made about 100, I think. So those are limited runs. And I have some other dice I want to show you that are limited runs also. They're the Origins and Gen Con dice. I've never actually been to Gen Con, but I got dice from there, so that's another story. But I will show you some of those. Okay, we'll start with the Origin dice, and I have a 2010. These are made by Crystal Cast, and they do them for Origins. Every year, I assume they're still doing them. I haven't been there for a couple of years. Origins 2011. 2013. Some years I couldn't get them because they ran out or I didn't go that year. But most of the ones now are the ones that they ran out of that I don't have. 2014. 2015. 2016. And then I have 2018, but I have two of them. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but put those out there. And I know I didn't go this year, the 2020 die, but I do have it. It is the 2020 Origins. And I have a 2020 Gen Con. Like I said, I've never been to Gen Con, but I have some dice from there. And this is Gen Con 50 die. So these are dice that I'm thinking you're not going to find every day. Sorry about the background noise. The heat just kicked on. This is Origins 2022. Oh, I got that out of order. And the Origins 2021 sets of dice, and these are by Crystal Cast. And there's the outside of the box, limited edition commemorative dice set. So I have those. Then I have a 2021 Gen Con, and then a 2022 Gen Con. So like I said, these are dice that you're not going to find every day, and I collected them along the years. Like I said, I've never been there, but always wanted to go and got dice from there. So let me clean this up and show you some more dice. Oh, before I switch to other dice, let me show you the Amorphous Blob Games dice. They are a gaming group. We met at Origins, and we see them at Yukon now too. And this is just a couple of their dice. These are the D6s. I have some in D10s. I think they did 6s and 10s. I don't know if they did any more. but those are dice that I really appreciate. I like those. They're a good gaming group, and if you get a chance to game with them, go ahead and do it, because I guarantee you won't regret it. Okay, I got some Chessex sets of dice. I'll show you off. Those are ones I picked up recently. I showed those in the other videos. So, but just to show you, I collect a few sets of dice here. And I'm not sure if this is Chessex or not. It doesn't say, so it may be a knockoff. But I like these two because they're easy to read. That's why I buy them. And then I have a Chessex lab dice, which I thought were cool. They come in a test tube, basically. So that's pretty neat. And then I've got a set of, or a bag of dice. I can't see where they're from. They're from they got a bag of holding with them. So I'm not sure where they came from. I know somebody got them for me for a present, and it is a bag of dice, and it comes with a bag of holding. So that's like a pound of dice. A couple more odd dice. This one is not that odd. I've seen it at conventions. Actually, I just saw it at Yukon. It is a death save die, and you have the skull and for the death or for fail, and the heart for the save. A red skull means you failed twice, and a red heart means you saved twice. Hey, I actually saved once. And the other oddity I have is a D50. It's a topper, and it's kind of hard to read. I think that's a 16. Then I have a D30. Six on the D30, that figures. But those are some of the odder dice I have. And then of course I have Munchkin dice. Those are your counters. And another D10 Munchkin counter. Here's the amorphous blob D10 I was talking about. I knew I had them around here somewhere. But that's the amorphous blob D10. And here's a D4 with a doe as a 1. Doe! So I've got some interesting dice, I think, sometimes. Here's a doe D6. I must have a set of these. Doe. There's a D10. So there's an actual set here with yeah, the D20. Not sure where I got that. I don't remember, to tell you the truth, but picked it up somewhere along the way. So there's another amorphous blob. So those are some odd dice that I have. So I think the last two sets here are just mystery dice sets from the GameMasters Guild, and I do have another set from the D&D dice, and I'll show those off real quick. It's got the Inspiration D20 and the D&D on it. And this set is a nice clear set. You can actually read those pretty far away. But those are my dice that I have readily available. RedMageGM, I hope you like the selection I pulled out here. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in my collection I have a wooden D6 or 2, but I'm not sure where they are right now. because I've got dice pretty much hidden everywhere. So that's my collection for now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I get a lot of stuff from Easy Roller Dice Company, and I do have that code that's Rivers20. If you go on there and it's your first time buying from Easy Roller Dice Company, you can get 20% off your order. They have a lot of other specials going on right now with the Black Friday sale going on and the Internet Monday or whatever they call it. So they've got specials going on all the time, but that one's usable at any time. So check that out. And like I said, I hope you like this and you like the video, you subscribe, and remember, have a good game.